going on, guys? This is Berz. Got a knife review for you today. This is a re-review and actually a long-term review of the Spyderco Military. I reviewed this previously and I'm going to give you an update on it, go over the specifics of it and everything, and let you know some ups and downs of this knife. To start us off, let's get to the specifics. When the knife is closed, you're looking at a 5.5 inch length. The blade length is 4 inches. Overall is 9.5 inches. This is a S30V steel with a body coat black matte finish on the blade, and it's coming in at 4.2 ounces, and the handle is made of G10. Now let's get to some of the ups and downs of this knife. Just looking at the knife, in my opinion, this is a sleek, nice looking knife. Another one of the details is it comes with a liner lock for its locking mechanism. It does come with a pocket clip, which rides okay. It sticks out a bunch, but compared to some other ones, but what are you gonna do? Can't make everything perfect. Also comes with a lanyard hole here at the butt of the knife, and as you can see, it is a through design, so if you need to clean it, you can do that. There are no metal liners in this either. This is all G10. Now, let's get to the ergonomics. Ergonomically, when you hold this in your hand, this feels really good. It has the ramp here for your finger with some finger grooves, and just for doing some whittling or something along the lines of that, this is excellent. If you were to do some kind of a defensive knife maneuver, this is really going to get the job done, whether you do it here, you do it reverse, pretty much whichever way you want to put this knife, it's going to feel very good. Now, the liner lock is an alright lock. Is it the strongest? No. Is it the weakest? Could be. It depends on how the lockup is. As you can see, that liner lock is kind of in the middle of the blade, and that's alright. You don't want it way far over to the left, and you don't want it way far over to the right. Now, over time, that will wear down, but it will take a while to wear down. Now, this was called a military for deployment to, if a soldier wants a backup knife, this is what this was made for. There's something I question in regards to that, the liner lock. I mean, if you're gonna throw this into military operations, police officers, the liner lock is just what I feel to be inferior for that implementation. I think a lockback would be the perfect for that, because you cannot have any failure whatsoever when you're in that type of situation. Now, the G10 on this handle is, I'm going to say, low traction. Low to maybe medium low. Some other knives here are the, it's actually very reminiscent of this, the Kershaw Skyline. These are very, very close in G10, and this one is only about 25 bucks. This is about 125. Now, something that is really texturized is this Cold Steel Recon 1. The texturization on this, much more aggressive than the military. But as you can see, you kind of have a finger choil here at the end to keep your hand there, and if you move your hand up here, you have it locked in. Even if you have it here, you have it pretty well locked in. As you can see, it's not going anywhere on the back there. Now, what don't I like about the knife? Well, and this isn't really the knife's fault. This S30V steel is extremely difficult to sharpen. Now, I use a stone and the Hunter Honer sharpener. This is a pain in the butt to sharpen. It takes forever, and I hate that. Compared to like an Aus 8 or even the Sandvik steel that I've used previous, or some high carbon steels, this is just a pain in the butt. Which tells you that, yeah, it's going to retain an edge for a long time, but it's going to take a while to get that edge. I haven't tried the Spyderco rods. I would like to in the future to see if I can remedy that. But in the current configuration of how I sharpen, this does take a while to sharpen. There's a nice finger hole for your thumb, a nice thumb hole, to get the blade open. And it opens pretty quick. If you'd like to adjust that, you can adjust it here with a Torx screw driver. But yeah, the opening of it, pretty quick. No problems there whatsoever. The lockup, I mean, it has a really loud lockup, which I like. I like loud lockups. If you want to carry this in your pocket, as a maybe everyday carry, as a lot of people state, I have no problem with that. I actually like the larger knives. These are the two that I would carry, and I carry this one currently, the Recon one. This one's actually just a tad bit lighter than the Recon one, and I don't even know this is in my pocket. Now a lot of people will go for something like this, which is a really good knife, this Kershaw Skyline, and you don't even know this is in your pocket. I don't even know this is in my pocket when I have it. I'm not sure what the weight issue is with a lot of people, but this is light to me. Now, how does this cut? This cuts very well. This is a cutting type knife, stabbing type knife. This isn't something that you want to, stab a can with, and this is a very intricate knife. This is really more for stabbing a person. I mean, it's called a military for a reason. It's made to pretty much injure people based on the shape of the blade. Very, very fine point there at the end, and there's a reason for that, because it punctures extremely well and extremely easy. This knife comes in many different configurations. This is the plain edge. There's also a serrated part, serrated half edge, and a half and half. There's a plain, there's no black coating one, there's a orange handle one, there's a titanium one, there's a lockback one. There's many different configurations you can get in this, but for this one and the plain coated blade, you're looking at about $120 to $140 in that price range. And I honestly think these are just a tad overpriced. The Spydercos, you expand your knowledge and you see something like the Recon 1, you see something like, which, I mean, this is a little bit smaller, but I mean, come on. This is a $30 knife, $25, $30 knife. Is there really that much more to this knife? Yeah, there's a little bit better steel, but I mean, the price of it? No, not seeing it. Gonna have to call Spyderco out on their prices. They're a tad bit high. I really like to see them bring their prices down, probably about 10 to 15%, just to be competitive and get their product out to more people. Because at this point, this is a premium knife. Maybe that's what they're going for. I'm not sure. But this is made in Golden, Colorado, USA Earth. I like that because we are on Earth. Why is this such a big knife? Why is that handle so big, you might ask yourself? Well, it is called the military for a reason. Now, if you are in the military, or in law enforcement for that matter, you know that you wear gloves a lot of the time. And what you're going to find is, with a handle this long, as you can see my hands on there, and I have much room on either side, this is going to assist you with holding the blade with having a handle this long with gloved hands. Now, What's not going to assist you is the G10. This G10, it's kind of low quality in my opinion. Another positive with this blade is the blade coating. It's very matte in its finish, and that's very good in regards to the application. What I don't understand is why they would have the matte blade but a shiny clip for your pocket. I don't understand that. I imagine you'd just match these because I like that matte finish. But yeah, this is a shiny clip. The Spyderco Military, one of the top things is the deployment speed. And I'm sure they thought of that when they put it together in regards to the application this will be in, which is a military law enforcement setting. Compared to something like a lockback, which has lots of resistance in the beginning, this doesn't. And it just comes right out. No problems. Right out. That's a huge high point on this knife. The deployment speed is excellent. That's a real quick look at the Spyderco Military. After a few months, actually a year extra now, since my last review pretty much, of having this blade and carrying it and such, it's holding up. Lock still works, blade still stays sharp, and really no problems. That's actually a really good coating compared to some. Whatever coating they have on here, it's called a body coat. Very good compared to some, like Teflon coating on this. So, there's a quick look at that. If you guys got any questions or anything, let me know. But until next time, later.